Good morning, it is Monday and it's another beautiful day. I think it is supposed to rain this evening though, so perhaps this is the end of it, I don't know. But it's been lovely this weekend, so it's just nice to have a bit of sunshine after all that start of the year where we had the constant rain. It's just been lovely. I have got up and I have got my kit on. I've even got shorts on because at lunchtime I either want to go for a walk, go on the bike or do something. So I thought if I get my kit on ready, I've got my call at 9 with my boss, but he's only going to see the top half and if it's just a t-shirt, so it should be fine. I want to put the washing machine on because I've stripped my bed off, but I just put the dishwasher on before he left for work, which I realised the dishwasher must have been full. It probably just didn't get put on last night when it should have been. I wasn't the last one down here yesterday because I made dinner, so Eddie came down to clear up, so he obviously didn't put the dishwasher on, which is a bit annoying because last night we went to bed. We decided to be sick on the bed, so I had to clean that up. And I had to kind of cover it with a towel. It wasn't like a horrible, it was just a pile of food basically. So I scooped it all off with tissues and just put a towel over the bed thinking I'm gonna have to strip it off in the morning because it was way too late to be doing that kind of job last night. So I stripped it off first thing thinking I'll get my washing on so I can hang it out to dry while it's nice. And I can't put it on because the dishwasher's on. It's a bit frustrating, but never mind. Right, I'm going to go and have my coffee. I don't know if I showed you this yesterday, so I think I mentioned it. This is the oats that Chloe bought at the market. So these are super enriched oats, all natural blend of gluten-free oats, milled seed and chopped berries. So it's got in it gluten-free jumbo oats, gluten-free porridge oats, oat bran, milled flaxseed, milled chia seed, chopped pumpkin seed and chopped dried goji berries. So you can have it as like overnight oats, you can have it as porridge, and you can just mix it in with yogurt. So I'm going to give that a go, I think, today. So we've got half a bag each. She's took half a bag with her, give me half a bag. So I'm looking forward to trying those. So I might have those for my breakfast today, something healthy and something different. The recommended portion size is 50 grams, so not bad. And I think I showed you the other thing she bought me, which was like a hair scrunchie from Fauna Rose. I got on well with my knitting yesterday. Just move my cups around. Oh, it's hot in here. It feels warm in here already. I'll show you my knitting in a second when I can put you down. I mean, I didn't have the whole day to knit because I did do housework and dinner and stuff too. And Chloe and Ethan called over, so I did have some time out. We just pick some stuff up off the floor whilst I'm here. Oh. Right, it's there. Knitting. Right, this is where I've got to. I can't show you a huge amount of holding it up, but it's actually rolling up a little bit. But I've done all of the first two sections of yoke increases. I think I'm joining the round now, and then I'm increasing for the sleeves, so it's progressing well. It's a nice pattern because it's broken into sections. It feels like it's manageable chunks, so you're able just to it wants you to do 6 rows of this, 6 rows of this, 5 rows of this, 5 rows of this. So I'm just marking it off, so it feels quite good. Anyway, I'm enjoying the pattern so far. It's the pattern is by a company called Wool and Pine, which is ironic because I subscribed to their new newsletter, and I literally just unsubscribed last week because I'm getting so many emails. I'm trying to clear my emails out. I get too many. I might get 50 emails between 9 and 11, which is just ridiculous. So I've started having a bit of an unsubscribe session, going through and unsubscribing from loads of stuff. Anyway, God, I'm sweating. I have done my face care, my skincare. I'm still using the Wild Mint. I'll have to show you what I've got left and do an update on that because I haven't updated you since I started using it. Obviously, I had a bit of a break from it when I thought it was triggering my eyes and my allergies, and then realised it wasn't that. It was just my allergies, and it was, I think, hormone related. But I've gone back to using it, and the only thing I don't use out of the 5-box set is the oil, and that's because I just don't like it on my skin. Everything else I'm loving. I think the pot that's furthest down is the youth serum, but I think that was the smallest pot. But everything else I've still got plenty of. I only do it once a day. I don't do it twice a day like some people do, and like this they advise you to. I just do it in the morning because I can't be arsed with doing all that when I go to bed. I know I probably should, but for me it's a steep learning curve actually doing skincare at all, because obviously I've never really done it and never concentrated on it. So the fact I'm doing any is amazing. So just once a day is fine for me. Right, I'm going to get my computer out because my computer's in the drawer. I always pack my work computer away when it's not work, because that's the thing with working from home, is you feel like you never switch off if you're not careful. And because it's in the living room, I'm always very, very conscious and very careful to make sure that I pack away my stuff on a Friday night out the way. Right, I'm going to go and, what am I going to do? Yeah, get my computer out, ready, and I'm going to sit. I might start my next section of knitting, but I'm going to sit and watch a bit of YouTube. I'm going to scoff in some of her dry food. I'm not surprised, because I think she just brought up everything that she'd eaten yesterday evening when she went to bed. But the dry food will do her some good, I think. Anyway, had a good night's sleep, feel very refreshed, so that's good. And rearing for the week. Not sure what this week's going to bring, but we'll soon find out. And she'll catch you later. I've got editing to do. I'm very behind because I was so busy this weekend trying to catch up on stuff. I didn't get a huge amount of time to actually do any editing, so I'm going to try and do that today, perhaps on one of my breaks or when I'm running reports. Just keep running it in the background. I don't overly edit, as you know, so pretty much what you see is what you get. But I do cut out things like coughing and sneezing and where I can. So I do try and knock some stuff out, or if I really am rambling, I try and cut that out. So anyway, I will catch you probably for breakfast. Still got sticking up hair. I've got a hair clip there. It is 25 to 10. I've decided I'm going to get my breakfast early for a change. So I'm having some of the porridge that Chloe got me, the Morning Glory. I'm going to scan and see if it's in the app. So this is the porridge. You can see all the little berry bits and stuff in it. So we'll see what it's like. But I've made it with 175ml of skimmed milk, because I really want to try and enjoy it and not just have it made with water. This is what it looks like. The light is not very good in here. Let me move it over here. Not much better. This is what it looks like without any fruit. I'm going to add some strawberries and blueberries. Blueberries aren't my favourite. I'm not keen on them at all, but I'm going to try and force myself to eat them because I know they're good for me. This is my breakfast. It's 311 calories. Oh, I might add some bee pollen. I want to try it first. I've just added a little bit of this agave syrup, which is like a natural sweetener. I think it's from a fruit. Organic blue agave nectar. Anyway, I've used some of that just to sweeten it, because I don't know how sweet the blueberries are because they look quite underripe. But this is breakfast and I'll catch you later. Out of my lunchtime walk, but Luna is refusing to go anywhere, so we've only done 20 minutes. So I'm heading back, and I'm either going to come out again on my own, or I might go for a run after work. I think it's forecast to rain later, but that doesn't even bother me, to be honest. But I'm going to head back now, so I won't get the steps in that I want otherwise. But I have got my walking pad, I suppose, but it's just a shame because it's so nice. I came out with a little fleece on because it says on the app that it's 18 degrees, but it feels colder because of the wind. But when the sun was shining, I was getting really hot, so I had to take it off. But if I'm now walking slowly back, I might have to put it back on. But yeah, I'm not going to be out for very long. She's just determined. She just keeps pulling me. I didn't want to go. She wanted to cut across the grass over here, and I made her go down as if to go to the other way, and she was just pulling. Actually, she wasn't interested. So I don't know what's going on at the minute. We were doing so well with our slightly longer walks, but she's suddenly turned into a very old dog. Come on, Luna. You can do it. Good girl. They're out doing the cricket pitch. I think it will sound windy on my camera because the wind has picked up, and it looks quite like there's a load of grey clouds, but it is more cloudy than it has been, but it's actually not bad. Lunch is a small portion of chicken and rice. That's just chicken and rice cooked in the Instant Pot in stock. It's got some teriyaki sauce mixed into it. I've got some vegetables, and I've got a tiny bit of hoisin sauce. It's a very small portion. We'll see if it fills me up, but if it doesn't, I'll get something else. So I'm a bit frustrated with life at the minute. I don't know why. It must just be a hormone thing maybe, but I'm frustrated that I couldn't walk her very far. Poor Luna's little legs aren't up to it, but she also doesn't want me to leave her on her own, so I can't leave her here while I go back out. So I've just cut short my lunch break, and if anything, I'll just try and finish a bit earlier and do something else later. It's really close. It's quite warm now, but it is grey over, so I'm just got to keep an eye on my washing. I don't want my bedding to get wet. She's just lying on the floor down there, I don't know if you can see her. But I'm going to have my little bit of lunch. There's not much here at all really, so I don't know if it's going to fill me up, but I'm just going to have this and see how I feel after. And it's 2 o'clock, so it's not long to wait till my evening meal, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to go. See you in a bit. Good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm up and ready for my day. I was going to go to the gym this morning, but I had a terrible night's sleep, so I decided not to rush this morning. I'm going to try and go at lunchtime. I have had a shower, which I know sounds a bit weird considering I'm going to the gym, but I just felt like I needed to freshen up. We had clean bedding on last night as well, which normally for me is a sign. Are you going outside, Loon Loon? Good morning. Are you going out? It's horrible out there. Where's the nice weather gone? It was blowing a gale last night and it was raining against the window, so I had to shut the windows in, which then meant it got a bit stuffy, but it was disturbing Luna during the night, and then I wasn't sleeping anyway. But yeah, it's horrible today. But I decided, yeah, fresh bedding normally means I get a good night's sleep, but I couldn't sleep. And I was reading my book, fell asleep reading, and Eddie came to bed whilst I was reading. Like, I woke up just as I put my book away just as he came to bed, which meant I wasn't asleep by the time he came to bed, which is never a good thing for me, because I missed a snore a lot, was there like all night. So yeah, bad night's sleep. Decided that I was going to, I was originally going to try and go to the gym, but then because I didn't sleep very well, I was very, very like achy and sore. So I thought, you know what, so I'm going to I took some meat out to defrost last night. I'm just going to put it in the fridge because it's defrosted now. When I defrost it in the fridge, it just doesn't defrost. But this way it defrosts. It's not hot at night, so at the moment, so it's fine. Right, stick that in there. What else have I got to tell you? So yeah, I had a rubbish night's sleep. So I decided that because Eddie's at home and because the weather's like this, I'm unlikely to be going out for a long walk at lunchtime. I can't see Luna wanting to go out anywhere when it's like this. So I'm going to try and aim to go to the gym at lunchtime and then perhaps go for a walk after work, or perhaps go on my walking pad, one or the other. Door's blown shut, just open that. Right, I'm doing a sage coffee today because I fancy one, and also I've got a bit more time, although I'm not going to do loads of milk in mine. Is the water in it? I think so. Let's put the lights on, it's a bit dark in this corner. That's the one. So yeah, thank you for all your comments on my recent video. It's very kind of you, and thank you for all the hype. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's going well. I'm happy. I was over calories yesterday. By the time I tracked my dinner, when I tracked every single thing, I was over calories, and then Eddie brought me a little mini whisper up last night, and I did eat that as well. But I've tracked it all. I was just over 2,000 calories, which is about 300 over, not including any exercise or anything. So I've tracked it all. I'm going to see what happens over the week. I'm going to make sure I'm like on lower calories now for the rest of the week, or on track. That's what I did last week and it seemed to work okay. Right, I'm going to put you there for 1 second whilst I just get my coffee done. So I think there's enough beans in there, I think. So yeah, I've gone back to doing that. That's what I did with the Real Loss Boss, and it worked really well. Not thinking of my calories just on the one day. I don't set easier days on mood check because I don't like doing that, because that kind of almost gives me that mentality that I'm going to go over. But it wasn't like I went over yesterday because I had a binge. It's just that I had, instead of having one fricadelle, I had 1.5. And my potato weighed a bit heavier than what I thought it was going to. I think I put 175 gram potato down, and it was 225 and stuff like that. So it was just general like food that made it like slightly over. But like I say, I'm not worried about it because I tracked it all. So at least I know I've got a handle on it. It's when I don't track it and it doesn't exist, and then it goes into more than one day that it's an issue. But I'm feeling quite good today, and although I haven't exercised this morning, I do feel like it's going to be a good day. Not sure what I'm going to have for breakfast. I've got the porridge that Chloe bought me, which I might have some more of that, although I have got a lot of older porridge. I haven't forgotten that I said I'm going to get Weetabix. I'm still going to do that, but obviously because Chloe's bought me the porridge, it's I've got that to use as well. Is that you done? Is that you done? Yes? Good girl. Good girl. And off she scampers. What are you doing? Off you go. There's no treats this morning. This is the spot she goes to when she wants treats, isn't it, Luna? You're in Luna jail. You don't get treats this morning. No walk, no treats. That's the rules. You good dog. Good girl. Right, I'm going to make my coffee. We'll make Daddy's coffee. Go and find Daddy. He's upstairs. I know. I know. You need a good brush, don't you? I also need to sort this coat rack out. And some of them are, quite a lot of them are mine. And there's stuff that I don't wear. But I just don't like getting rid of things. So I always think, oh, I might need that if it rains. Or I might need that if it's not raining, but it's a bit colder. And there's just not enough space in this house. Right. Coffee. And I shall catch you when I have breakfast, hopefully. It's 10:15. I've come down to get a cup of tea, which Eddie's taken back upstairs, and I've made my breakfast, which is my porridge, same as yesterday. I'll show it you now. So this is the Morning Glory porridge mixed with 175 ml of skim milk. There's some blueberries and strawberries which I've weighed and measured in there, and there's some of the agave syrup over the top and some bee pollen. This is the bee pollen, which I had yesterday as well, and it does add a flavour, but it's very, very like different, but it's not horrible. So I'm going to have this and see if it tides me over until lunchtime when I'm hoping to actually go to the gym. Out with Chloe and Luna. You can see her down there. She's a lot more sprightly today than she was yesterday and the day before. We're out for a walk and we've managed to come to the further path with her today. So hopefully she's feeling a bit more like herself. I don't know. But yes, we've come out for a walk. I decided that I looked on the gym and the gym app said it was busy. So I just thought I'm not even going to attempt to go over there if it's busy because I just won't get on anything and I'll just be frustrated. So I thought I'll come for my walk instead and then have a sandwich when I get back, hopefully. So that's the plan. Nothing much to report really. I had my porridge this morning and that's kept me going until now. You're having the same porridge, aren't you, Chloe?
Yeah, the superfood.
Yeah, what are you thinking of it?
I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
It's a lot thicker, I think, because of the milled flaxseed.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's nice.
Yeah, it's not like a stodgy texture.
No, it's nice.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Right, I'm going to keep walking because otherwise you'll just hear me puffing and panting and I'll catch you probably at home. I probably won't record any more out here, but I'll see you at home. Back from my walk and here's my lunch. So I've got a homemade sandwich, homemade bread, some of the spreadable lighter, 2 eggs, some light mayo and some light salad cream mixed together. I've got 2 slices of bread and then I've got just a little bit of the end bit because I'm starving. Actually, I had a real decent walk today. Luna was very, very up for it, so that's good. She was a completely different dog to yesterday. Don't know why. She seemed to really, really enjoy it, even though it was a lot cooler today. It warmed up towards the end, but it was a lot cooler than it has been. Perfect temperature for walking, really, actually. But yeah, she seemed to really enjoy it. Very, very full of beans. So that's a good sign because I started to think yesterday, oh God, I think we're going to have to do something because she's just not really able to walk. So whether or not we're going to have to just do a long walk every other day or something with her, I don't know. I think it's important to keep her moving. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got some work to do. And I've not had a full lunch break, but I've got a few urgent things I need to get done. So I'm going to go and I'll catch you later on. Right, it's 22, nearly 6:45, and I've come down after work. I just sat and vegged for a bit, started doing a bit of editing, and Luna came and curled up next to me and just kind of sat there, really. I did an Amazon order because we're out of the CR2032 batteries, which Eddie uses in his key fobs for his car, but also I use on my weighing scales. And the ones I bought last time were cheap, so they don't last very long. So because I know we've got none left, I've ordered some. I also ordered some more hay fever stuff for myself, and I've ordered some stuff for U-Move for Luna to see how she gets on with that, which is like her arthritis type support thing. They have some good reviews, and it's what the vet told us when she had her cruciate ligament operation that she might need eventually. Anyway, Eddie offered to do dinner, but then didn't move and went back upstairs, so I've come down to do it. I'm doing this, which is a Thai massaman curry. It's 53 calories per serving, and it's saying that the serving is, this serves 4. But I've got 2 packs of 400 grams of lean diced beef. I'm hoping it's not too chewy because it says like steak you're supposed to use, but hopefully it'll be okay. I'm going to cook some of it up separate for Luna, and then the rest of it I'll stick in here. It tells you to add potatoes as well, so I'm going to do that and then try and work my calories out the best I can. You also have to add coconut milk, and I've got a light coconut milk, so I'll be adding that to it, and then just having it with some rice and possibly some bread. But that's dinner sorted, hopefully. So I'm just getting my potatoes ready because they're all starting to grow, so I'm going to cut all the roots off and just chop them up a bit smaller, boil them off, and then start doing the curry. Dinner's on. Chloe called in to drop a gazebo off, so she's been and gone. I've put it in the shed, so that's fine. Dinner is all on and cooking nicely. I have tracked the calories, and I think I've still got like 200 and something left after my dinner, which is good. I was going to do a strength exercise, but I've been looking through my Peloton app and there is just nothing that I fancy. There's nothing at all that I want to do. And the one thing I want to make sure of is that I'm enjoying my exercise, because if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to be consistent with it. So I think I'm just going to go and get my shorts and a top on, and I'm going to sit and have a pedal on the bike. I'm currently on, just put you there a sec. I'm hoping you can hear me because I haven't got my microphone on at the minute and the fan's on. I'm on nearly 7,500 steps, so hopefully by the end of the day I'll be on 8,000. I did over 40 minutes of walking today with Luna. I think we were on 52 minutes by the time we got back. So from a walking point of view, I'm ticking the box. I just want to get a bit of extra like cardio or something in. I'm not going to do a mad cycle. I'm just going to sit and do a bit of a pedal while I watch YouTube, I think. Just because I don't even know if I want to do that. I just want to be able to relax, I think, because I didn't sleep very well. And they always say sleep is connected with everything, but I have made good food choices today. I could have been far worse. I've tracked my sandwich, which I had earlier, which was delicious. I've not had homemade bread for ages. We've made another loaf because that first loaf just went nowhere. I think Eddie had 2 sandwiches. Chloe had some bread with her lunch, and then Tom's had some as well. So that's that loaf. It's not a very big loaf. That's that loaf gone. So he made another one. So it's sitting just under the tea towel. I'll put it into the bag to keep it fresh in a bit. So yeah, that's today so far. I've done pretty well. I had my porridge for breakfast, which I enjoyed. I'm not going to have the porridge tomorrow. I'm going to have something else because I don't like to have the same thing every day. It was just easy to have it today. I'm going to try and have something else tomorrow, I think. Nothing else to report really. I was going to pop out to Lidl because I've got a couple of vouchers. I've got the free vegetable, free bakery item that's expiring, but I looked in the app and I've got 2 days, so I can still go tomorrow. So I'm going to do that because I always get the vouchers and I never go back to use them. I always go shopping like a day after they've expired. So I'm going to go and use them, I think. I think I've got a free chocolate bar as well, which I probably will get because I could always use it to make cookies or something at some point. And what else? I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tomorrow, so I need to see what I've got to see whether I need to pick anything up while I'm there. I can't do the gym in the morning tomorrow because Eddie's at work early. So unless I go at lunchtime if Chloe's here or if Tom's here, I'm going to struggle to go, I think. Unless I wait till Eddie gets back and then take a very late lunch break. If it was anything like today, the gym app just said it was busy, like all from lunchtime onwards, so that's why I didn't go. I could probably do a strength class here tomorrow though, or maybe I'll just do the bike in the morning here like I did last week. And then I felt really good after that, and I really felt like I'd burned some calories and actually did some good. I do feel like my fitness is starting to be like on the up again. So like from all the walking and things, we haven't necessarily just done easy walks. There has been some hills in there, and even Chloe mentioned today that she felt like her fitness was getting better. But I have felt like my fitness is starting to return finally. So I probably will attempt to run at some point as well. I could perhaps do that when Eddie gets back tomorrow. Oh, just got electric shock off the lid of my stove, off my saucepan. Right, take the lid on. Oh, toast to cook it with the lid on. Oh yeah, that's coming along quite nicely. You know what? I'm going to get my pyjamas on. I'm going to sit and do my knitting. I'm going to leave any more exercise. I feel like I've done enough for today. It does definitely have to be about balance, but tomorrow I'm going to make sure I get up and I'm going to do a Peloton cycle, I think, and then hopefully go for my walk as well, so that'll be good. And then hopefully I'll get a strength class in at some point. I don't know when, but hopefully I will. I think Ewan's having a tough week this week again, so he's struggling a bit. Nothing much else to report. I need to finish my editing as well, so I'm going to get Luna's food ready. So all I've done for Luna is I've cooked her some of the beef we've got in our curry separate, and then she can have that. I'm trying to just give her like plain food, try and get her eating, because she was going through a phase of not actually eating her dinner at all. So I'm going to cook that up for her now. It's only like just beef and that's it. So I'm going to give her a little bit of rice with it, I think, and try and make 2 dinners out of that for her. And it will save me buying anything else, because I'm nearly out of food, and all the food that I buy for her, it always has chicken as some of the like pouches or containers, and she can't have the chicken. So I'm just thinking now it might be easier just to buy like cheaper cuts of meat and cook it and like have it for her, like a meal prep for Luna almost. Right, anyway, I'm going to get on and I'll catch you in a bit. Here's my dinner. I've got 150 grams of jasmine rice, I've got a portion of the curry, and there's Tom's, Eddie's, that's Luna's, but that's mine, and there is still some left in the pan, so I have got a quarter, roughly, I think. That'll be most likely me done for today. I'm going to eat my dinner and sit and relax, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'm a bit shaky, so apologies if the camera's a bit shaky.
Bring that heart rate up just a little bit. Excellent work. And take a pause there. Okay, we're going to get into the session proper. First thing we're going to do is keep the weight to the exercise. Just back. Warm up with your nice skills. So right leg comes all the way tight. Right hand comes in front. Leg is straight. Ahead of foot. Also a little bit big. You're going to do this with the back leg. Okay, right leg. These are the squats.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. Got a workout in. It was a 20-minute low impact metabolic strength workout on the Strength and Bloom Fitness channel. So I've been subscribed to her for a while because I think someone recommended her to me in the comments, and I've kind of watched a few workouts, but I've not actually done one. I don't think I might have done one. Anyway, I just wanted something that was short and to the point this morning, so I did that one. I think the videos ran for 29 minutes, but the actual workout was 20. Which is perfect. I got up and I thought about doing various different workouts, but couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Obviously can't go to the gym because Eddie's at work, so decided just to do this one here, and then I'll probably go for my walk at lunchtime. If I can go on the bike later, I might try to. I was going to go on the bike this morning, but now that this ran for half an hour, by the time I got my mats and my weight and my water and all the rest of it done, it obviously delays you slightly, so I'll just close my exercise ring. It's now 8:05, so I'm going to make my coffee, have a quick shower. Do I have a shower? I'm not overly sweaty, to be honest. I might have a quick body shower and not wash my hair, even though my hair does feel a little bit sweaty, because I don't like to wash my hair too often. Because if I'm going to go out for my walk later, I'll probably need to do it when I get back. I'm very conscious at the minute of getting rid of pollen, because I'm struggling a bit with hay fever. So I'm going to make my coffee, I'm going to go and have a quick shower and start my day. Not much time for knitting this morning. I might get a little bit in maybe, Luna's gone to lie down. She was down here for a while, but she's gone to lie down now. For some reason, I'm getting really itchy, so I don't know if I've ordered any. I was going to order some, but I might have a look in Superdrug. I need to get some Aveeno or something, shower gel, because I don't know if it's the shower gel that's drying my skin out more, or if it is just the perimenopause. But Eddie said he's itching as well, so it might just be that it's the Radox shower gel just drying us both out, which is the other reason why I'm not trying to over shower. But I'm dead. As soon as I sweat or anything, I'm getting really itchy. Right, I'm going to go and have my shower, stop talking, and I'll see you probably for breakfast. It's 11:10 and I'm just having some Greek yogurt. This is the fat-free fake Fire yogurt from Lidl. I've got 99 grams of strawberries, and then I've just got a sprinkling of the granola. This is the end of the bag of the gluten-free granola from Costco. Just 20 grams, but it's all like little bits. If you look, it's not proper granola. But hopefully this will fill me up till lunchtime. It's under, like, I think it's under 300 calories. It's like 200 calories, I think. So it's fairly good. I've got a cup of tea. I'm busy with work, but my Wi-Fi's just gone down again. I've got such issues with my internet at the moment, and yeah, I've got tons to do. In a row, I'm waiting for their turn to go in the pool. It's like being on holiday. It does. It's beautiful. Just hot watch here. Although they're not. The swans are over there. These are all geese, aren't they, I think? Hello, hello, good day. Out for our walk. Oh, watch out, there's a car coming. It's windy, so I don't know if you can hear me, but it's a beautiful day. Come out for my lunch break walk. And there just seems to be loads of white cars here that are all like decided to reverse out. So, I need to get onto the path. But yeah, just looked at that sign, so they've asking you not to feed the dogs bread, which we always did when the kids were little, but instead you can pay £1 contactless to get duck feed, which is interesting. More little Canada geese. Where are you? Looking at the geese and the ducks? Come on. It is beautiful, but I don't always come this way because there's quite a lot of swans, and obviously we've had instances. Oh, what's that? Is that a rat or is it a vole? Or oh, it's a water rat or a vole or something.
Oh, water rat's called rat.
There's definitely something that's gone into the water. I don't know where it's gone. There's all the nature around here. I've never seen one of them around here before. Go on, keep going. We've got another day today where Luna didn't really want to come out. She wanted to come out before, and then as soon as we got a harness on, she wasn't interested in coming out, so she was digging her heels in. We've had to force her to go on a slightly longer walk, but I think she's enjoying it now. She's actually down here. But yeah, it's been a busy morning. We've had internet issues, and I'm hoping they've resolved them now. They actually got into my router and provisioned something, so hopefully they've sorted it out, because I really struggle without the internet. Our whole house needs internet, so it's no good if it's not going to work. Anyway, heading back. We've just done 2.2 kilometres, been out for 32 minutes, so we'll be back within the hour. We'll probably be back on like 40 or 50 minutes, I should imagine. So just come a different route for a nice bit of scenery change. What was that? It's about the butterfly boards. So we used to come down here when Chloe was little, and they used to have butterfly boards. We used to butterfly, yeah, we did a lot. This has changed a lot since then. Yeah, that's since they've changed that flood zone down the other side that you now can't walk through or run through. Yeah, look at that little duck standing proud. Off he goes. Yeah, here's Sunlock. Not all of them. There's an orange tip, a meadow brown. I saw a common blue the other day.
Did you?
When I was with Luna, yeah, just on my own. I just caught a glimpse of it. But other than that, I haven't seen.
I saw a cabbage one.
You see a lot of cabbage butterflies, don't you? Although, because some look very similar, because there was a tortoise shell I've seen loads of. You keep on that side. But apparently one of the tortoise shells, I think it was the male's rare, and they've just started to reintroduce them. I know. What are you talking about, duck? Look at them nesting there, look. Oh look, they're nesting. It's more the swans that worry me. The ducks are okay. She just tends to, not when they're nesting obviously, but she tends to just run and then just dash into the water. There's another couple there, look. Fast asleep. But yeah, look how beautiful that is. Back from my walk and I'm having one of the protein meals. This is the katsu curry one from Lidl for my lunch. I can't remember the calories, but I think it's something like 430 something and quite good on protein. So this is my lunch. I've got a cup of tea on the go as well. Here's my dinner. So this is the skinny sausage in the brioche roll. I've got some ketchup and mustard, which did kind of go everywhere, but it's the reduced sugar and salt one. I've got 80 grams of French fries and a piece of southern fried chicken and some onions done in spray oil. So this is my dinner. So that's me done for today. I think I've got 61 calories left after I've tracked my sauces and everything, but I won't be having anything else I want to thought, so I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is it Thursday? It's Thursday and it's a lovely sunny day. You can see I'm being blinded. Just stood at the door for a minute trying to get a bit of sun on my face. It's not quite sunny enough to sit outside with my coffee this morning. The decking hasn't quite got the sun yet, but I know they say that you should try and get the sun on your face as soon as you can when you wake up. So I have been awake for a while, but I thought I'll just stand here for a little bit. Just making my coffee. I didn't work out this morning. It's currently 6:48. Eddie was up at 5:30. Luna did go back to sleep for a little bit, but it's been up since 6. So I've been up since 6. And I've just been pottering around the bedroom, doing this and that. But I'm up now. I'm fully up now. I was contemplating whether to exercise or not, but the back of my hamstrings and stuff are a little bit tight, and I would like to either go for a walk or run later, although it's forecast to be 21 degrees today. And if you've watched me for a while, you'll know I don't like running in the hot weather. Hopefully it won't feel that hot. It will just feel nice and warm. I'm not sure whether Lena will be up for a long walk today because we did quite a long one yesterday. We have started her on these, which are these max strength joint care. She had one of those yesterday, so we'll see if it makes a difference. I think it'll take 6 weeks for it to make a difference. They give you some sort of guarantee as well that if you don't see a difference, you get your money back, so it's worth knowing. Right, coffee made. I'm going to sit and knit because I haven't been getting much knitting time, because by the time I've done dinner and eaten dinner, I've only had time to do like 2 or 3 rows. So I feel like I'm desperately in need of some knitting time, and it's all about balance. Don't know what I'm having for breakfast today. Don't know what I'm having for dinner. I do know what I'm having for dinner. I've bought some beef and I've got some pork, and I'm going to do a bolognese. In fact, where's my recipe book? I think it's in the original one. Back in this book, if anyone's interested. This is my go-to cookery book these days, partly because you can track the recipes directly into NutriCheck, but partly because the recipes are nice and they're low calorie. Is it in this one? I'm sure it's in this one. Have a look. Beef. Slow cook bolognese, page 48. Just want to check how long it needs, because then I can put it in maybe at lunchtime if need be. There it is. Bacon medallions, onions, minced garlic, beef mince, pork mince, passata, 2 carrots, corn flour, wine. Now I don't have wine because I don't really drink. Mixed herbs and black pepper. Right. Let me just weigh this open with something. Have I got my wine stock cubes? If not, I might have to get some of those at lunchtime. Yeah, I don't have any of my wine stock cubes. It just adds that little extra flavour. I don't think I've got any wine. Sometimes we keep wine from Christmas that people give us. I don't think so. Oh, I might have a bottle. It's whether I want to waste a bottle just using a bit for a bolognese. And I say waste a bottle because I could give it to someone. Oh, that's me. I haven't used my Beckinase spray this morning. I've only used a Benadryl, and it kind of proves that Benadryl on its own isn't working. I've got my washing machine on, and the dishwasher is loaded, ready to go on as soon as the wash is finished. So hopefully I'll get all that done before I start work because I've got quite a while. Right, I'm going to go knit before I waste any more time. No makeup today, so I apologise for the appearance, but I'll try and have a few days now where I'm not putting too much makeup on. Give my skin a chance to breathe. I've used my skincare, my wild mint stuff again, and I think I can tell a difference. I think I'm going to run out of the serum first. I might have to order some more serum. But if you're interested in trying it yourself, I'll drop a link down below. I think originally, I don't know if what the link still does. Originally it was, if you bought the box set that I originally had, it was 50% off for my code. But I think I had one yesterday saying it was 20% off anything on the site. So I know they've got some SPF that I was thinking about trying. So I might have a look at the SPF and the getting some more serum. But I'm generally happy with it. Like I said before, the only thing I don't really use is the oil stuff because I just don't like the feeling of it on my skin. What are you doing? Come on, then. She's just stopping looking at me. What are you doing? Come on. Unless, of course, you want to go out for a walk already. Do you want to go out for a walk this morning? Already? Do you? I don't think you do. It's bin day. Come on. I know what she's after. She wants a treat. Come on. Oh, my legs. Right. TV and knitting time, which is, I feel very lazy. I feel like I should be doing exercise, but equally I'm trying to listen to my body. If my muscles are hurting and I want to be able to walk or run later, I need to think about that. Anyway, I'm going to go. Catch you in a bit. Sitting here and making progress on my new t-shirt that I'm knitting. I feel guilty. What is it about me that I feel guilty for sitting down and doing it? I mean, it's not even like I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting doing my knitting. But I feel like I'm being lazy because I'm not doing something active, which I don't know where that mentality's come from. I mean, it's good in one sense, but in another sense, my legs are very, very sore. I need to rest them. They are very sore. I think it was the squats and stuff I did yesterday, the weighted squats, but back to my legs are killing me. So I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing the right thing. I could probably loosen my legs if I had a bit of... Because I started thinking, do I just sit on the bike and try and do my knitting, sit on the back? And I was like, well, no, because this has got increases and stuff. I don't want to mess it up. So I put some YouTube on. Luna's now asleep next to me. She was very, very fussy. I thought at first she wanted to go out, but it's our bin day and Luna freaks if there's any loud noises. So she would just bolt the whole entire way. She wouldn't enjoy it. I have heard one of the bin lorries go by. I think it's our recycling day today, which means we'll have the blue bin, the brown bin and the new food bin emptied. So also, just popping on to say, someone's commented on my last video about, I think if you watched it, that you'll know that I bought the stuff to repair the snagged nail. And she's, because I said that if they give you some kind of gauze, and she said to use a tea bag. Why did I not think of that? I sat at the weekend trying to rack my brains thinking of what fabric I could use as a little temporary patch that isn't going to be too much. Tea bag's perfect. Thank you, Joanne. A really, really good idea. So this nail is definitely still like on its way out. I actually had one, the middle nail went yesterday. I love the holographic nail polish top coat that I bought though. I really am loving that without any other nail polish on, just that as a little sheen. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a go. Definitely give that a try. So thank you for that recommendation. I'm going to get on with doing this. I've got this row and then one more row before I start the next section. And the next section is the last section of yoke increases before I split my stitches, which I think is splitting for the sleeves. Well, I say split for sleeves, but you're already doing the sleeves, so you're kind of splitting it. I don't know. I need to work it out. It's 10:05. Going down to get a cup of tea. This is my second cup of tea. I've already had a coffee and I need to brew. I also am feeling hungry, so I'm going to go and explore and see what there is to eat. I am fancying something a little bit more substantial today. I know I've got some skinny sausages, but I'm thinking about having those at lunch maybe. So I don't know what to have. What do I have? A skinny sausage sandwich. That'd be quite high in calories, I think. 2 skinny sausages are... Oh, let me get my legs are really sore. I'm so glad that I chose not to exercise this morning. So, 72 calories per sausage for the skinny sausages. Or do I just have fruit again? Because I have got the fruit that needs using. and save the sausage and egg for my lunch. And that means then I'll save a ready meal for another day as well. I might do that. Yes, decided, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to have, I'm either going to have my porridge and fruit, I'm going to have fruit and yogurt. I'm going to see how much I've got, because I know I've run out of the other granola. But I do know that I have got this granola, which is a high protein one. I might have some of that. I did a load of washing, got it hung out before I started work, and my dishwasher went on, and that's finished as well. So I had a productive morning. Got on with my knitting, finished my first ball of wool. I'm on to my second ball, and I'm on a section now where I've got to do like 19 repeats or whatever. So it's going to take me a bit of time. So I've just got to work my way through it. Here's my breakfast for 269 calories. I've got 150 grams of the 0% fat-free fake fire yogurt. That's all gone now. I've got 144 grams, I think, of strawberries. They're all gone now. They needed using, so I'll just use them all up. And I've got 35 grams of the high protein granola. So not bad calories. I think it's 22 grams of protein, so that's okay. And I shall catch you later. With this one, we've just been, look how we're dressed. Kath picked me up to nip to a shop, and I got in the car and we both put the same top on. I mean, like, the guy, no one noticed in the shop apart from the guy that was serving us. He turned around and said, what did he say?
He said, what's the t-shirts about that?
Or who chose the t-shirts or something.
Yeah.
And he thought we lived together. I bet he thought we were a couple.
I know, that's why I said we're going to be divorced.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't want him to think that.
That I'm with you. Cheeky girl. Anyway, I've got some bargains and hopefully I'll remember to show you when I get home. I'm back. I thought I'd quickly show you what I bought. I've already put some rice in the freezer. It's 4 bags of Yo Sushi frozen white rice, and it was only £1.50. I spent a total of £23.61. So this was the company shop, and I think they have got them over different places in the country. It's not just local to me. I think you have to work for the NHS. I remember going with my friend Deanna before, but I went with Kath because obviously Rachel's a doctor, so she's got a card. I think that's who she's got it through. I think it's because of Rachel. As far as I'm aware, it's an NHS thing, but basically it's food that's like near dated or stuff that's surplus, so you do get it a bit cheaper, but some things weren't near dated, so they're pretty good. So I managed to get some of this very lazy Korean barbecue paste and a very lazy hot honey barbecue paste, and they were like, one was 75p, one was 50p, which I don't think was too bad, and I wouldn't even look at the dates on those anyway, to be honest. Might leave it out to show Eddie because I think Eddie'll be home soon. I got a hand wash because I needed one for the kitchen. I think that was £1.50, and it's a nice big, like, fancy one, as I call it. I've got a bottle of sriracha because I've got a recipe that I want to try and do that needs sriracha. I think it's £1, that one. I've got some nice Florentines. They're only mini ones. They come in at 49 calories per Florentine, so I just need to be careful because I could eat the whole box. They were quite cheap. They were, where are they? 80p. I also got a pack of biscuits because they had these Tesco biscuits for like £1.50, an assortment, which I thought was pretty good. I'm leaving some stuff out to show Eddie, so I'll leave it to one side. I also got a bottle of not cherry Pepsi, just Pepsi Max for like, I think it was 80p, and I paid £2 something in Lidl last night for one. I got some Waitrose slow cooked fajita chicken. That's dated the 1st of May, so that's tomorrow. And I think that was £2.50, which obviously it's a lot more than that if you buy it in the shop. I got 2 Cravendale milks. They're normally quite expensive, but they're really good because they last a while. But 24th of May, so they've got quite a good date on them. We'll definitely get through them before then. I've got 2 of my favourite yogurts. So these aren't the fat-free, these are the 5% fat ones, but they're quite good on protein. They are dated the 1st of May, but I don't follow that with yogurt, so I'm not bothered. I bought 2 of those because they were only, how much were they? They were 75p each. So I got 2 of these lemon and thyme chicken risottos because I think I might have one for my lunch. They're 479 calories, which obviously is a little bit on the higher side, but it should be quite filling and quite healthy. And I only had the fruit and yogurt for breakfast, so that's fine. I got some romaine lettuce. I think that was 30p. I got 2 packs of sticky teriyaki Walker's crisps. They were, how much were they? Can't even see them. Oh, there they are, 50p each. And obviously you can't get a bag of crisps under £1 now. I got 2 of these couscous because I wanted to do some bowls with couscous for lunch next week. They were, where are you? If only I could read quickly. 10p each. So 20p it cost me for those. So it's bargain. I think that's everything. I'll put the thingy away. I think that's everything. But yeah, 23 quid, which is a bargain, isn't it, for that lot? So if you've got one near you and you know someone that's in the NHS that can obviously get you in, I think they can nominate people to be put forward for membership as well. But my sister said that, oh, the one thing I didn't show you that I bought, which was a real bargain, is this big gammon slipper. Full price is £13.83, dated the 24th of May, 50% off. So I got it for £6 something, which is an absolute bargain. So I'm quite pleased with that. Kath said it's normally better than that. She said there's one in Leicester that's a lot bigger and better, but she said that she thinks they're waiting for deliveries because there's actually quite a lot of empty shelves today. But I was quite impressed, to be fair, with what I bought. So I am hungry now though, so I'm going to go and get something to eat. I haven't been out for my lunchtime walk, even though it's beautiful outside. I do think it's probably a bit too warm for Luna. But I'm going to hopefully go out later, I think, or do something. My legs are still very sore. Here's my lunch, and I've tracked it in my app. This is the chicken and lemon risotto. I've also had 2 of the mini Florentines, which I've also tracked, 49 calories each. They're really, really nice. I wouldn't say they were 49 calories necessarily, but they were tasty, and they just gave me something to eat whilst I was waiting for my lunch because I'm starving. Out for after work walk. I must admit, back to my legs are still very sore, but just come out for a nice walk, and it is nice and sunny. It's not as warm when you're not in the sun, but it is lovely. Just popping on as I'm editing the video, just to say that I completely forgot to record my dinner. So we had the slow cooker bolognese, which Tom very kindly put on, and it was delicious. So I had that with some spaghetti, and I made some homemade garlic bread with some fresh bread that we'd made ourselves. And I tracked it all. Really good day. And I don't know why I didn't record it, but I was obviously famished and just scoffed it. I think, what was I doing? I must have been doing something. Maybe, I think you rang me or something. I think you rang me whilst I was eating. Anyway, I didn't record it. It was nice. I've showed it you before when we've made it before, so it was no different. But yeah, it was delicious. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Apologies for it being a long one, but I just didn't get a chance to edit. Got into a bit of a funk over the weekend as well. I don't know why really. I just didn't feel like doing anything like involving screens or anything. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me. If you haven't subscribed, if you could, that'd be wonderful. If you pop a like on it, if you enjoyed the content, all the usual, and comment down below, let me know how you're getting on, whether you've had a nice bank holiday weekend, and I shall see you very soon for another video. Bye.